Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace, Episode 3. Well, this series just keeps getting better and better, guys. Seriously, it's so fucking funny. I love how Studio Trigger... Well, I love two things Studio Trigger's doing this series. One, it's actually funny, unlike a certain other series that they've done. I'm referring to Kill La Kill. Let the Flame Wars begin. And secondly, I love how they're basically parodying this whole type of like superpower anime genre thing with the series, and I think it's being done very well. Okay? Whew. Okay, so what happened in this episode? Well, the main thing I think that happened in this episode was we got introduced to a new character towards the end. Basically, I don't remember her name. She's that one. She's basically the main female who's always butting heads with the main male with Otto. I don't remember what her name is though. But basically, met her older brother. Apparently, they have different mothers but the same father, and they always grew up together. But he always took his mother's last name, and he was always really good at everything, and apparently the two really got along, but sometime like a year ago he dropped out of college and moved away, or ran away basically. Okay. And everyone in the family is apparently really worried about him, wants him to come back, but he won't come back. Okay, and that's basically the main conflict with his character here. And again, it's very cliche, and everything he's saying is very cliche, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a like parody. It's done in a very cheesy way, but it's supposed to be parodying, and I think it does it very well, okay? My favorite thing in this episode was his dialogue with Ando, okay? Honestly, that has to be some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen, or some of the funniest stuff I've seen in this series thus far. Possibly the funniest, okay? Because seriously, it's like, holy shit, like, obviously he doesn't, or at least we're supposed to assume that he doesn't know about their powers yet, but still, he's acting like he has fucking powers of his own. It's all started out when he was basically reading this, like, Bible that Ando created about their, about their, like, abilities and whatnot, although I'm assuming he thinks that it's just, like, something he just made up, you know. And then he takes Ando out to a restaurant and starts talking with him continuously, non-stop, about it. And it's fucking hilarious, okay? Some of the stuff that they talk about, it's so corny and cheesy, but that's what makes it so funny, seriously. Now, apparently his sister's embarrassed about him, which I'm not surprised, because his sister's embarrassed about Ando as well, so the two are basically the same in that regard. So I'm not too surprised, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was basically, to me, the biggest highlight of the episode. Other than that, we had the beginning of the episode, which is basically a tennis match in which Ando got his ass royally kicked once again. You know what? I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Ando is a bona fide idiot, but hopefully with this new character that's just like him personality-wise introduced, it'll kind of level things out a bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyways, if you have yet to see this week's episode of When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace, I definitely recommend that you do. It was a very good episode once again. I am really enjoying this series, okay? Like, I really hope it's not one of those comedies that, like, starts out really good but slips off towards the end. I really hope it stays this consistently funny to me throughout the entire course of the series. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. That's you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.